Hello friends, this is Astrologer Mohnish once again, and thank you for watching my videos about Vedic Astrology. Well, in this video I will show you the art of reading charts. Very easy, very simple and very effective way. And I would like you to practice this. At least practice this with 10 or 15 charts. Get the charts of your family members or your friends, or even look at the research charts what I'm sharing with you, and practice this. This way you will understand how easily you can acknowledge the cosmic energies as where they are sitting, what role they are playing, and what are they showing in terms of the roadmap of your life. As I always mention, that the horoscope, the birth chart, is the selfie of the heavens, the day and the time and the place where you were born. It talks everything about you. It talks about the cosmic energies, where they are sitting, what houses they are occupying, and it can tell you what are the things they will dominate in your life on the basis of whatever the houses, whatever the domains they represent, they are sitting in your 12th house system of your horoscope. So each house in your horoscope demonstrates an area of your life. In my previous videos, I have started showing you what the sun means, what does moon means, what does Mercury means, what does Venus means, what does Rahu, what does Ketu, what does Saturn, Jupiter, all these cosmic energies, what are the real meaning of this? And how you acknowledge that they have been occupying one of the houses, what does it mean? So I encourage you to watch those videos and then come back here and see how we utilize the same approach, what I've been teaching you in my previous videos, and apply in the real practical sense. So I will be demoing you in this video that art. Whatever you have read, whatever you have studied, whatever you have watched through these videos of mine, how you apply that in the real sense. So I'm going to share my screen with you. And as always, you see this is Jagannath Hora. And what you see right now is a birth chart of Swami Vivekananda, the one of the most holiest spiritual guru, uh, the founder of Shri Ramakrishna Mission. He led all his life for spiritual reasons, for spiritual pursuit, and helping people connecting with the divine powers. So if you open his chart and try to read it the way I have taught you to read it, you will understand very easily the life path of Shri Vivekananda. No analysis paralysis, no confusions, and it's a very easy and simple way of acknowledging what the roadmap or what the selfie looks like at the time and the place when somebody is born. So step number one, you create this chart. You see the Lagna chart on the top, and you see the Bhava Chalit chart here in the bottom. So normally what I use for Bhava Chalit is these settings. I create a Placidus house system, and I use Ascendant as a start of the first house. Now start with acknowledging the cosmic energies first, where those energies are sitting, which represents your soul, your mind, your emotions, your love, your wisdom, your transformation, your expansion, your spirituality, and your passions. So I encourage you to go back to my previous videos where I've been teaching you that how you acknowledge each cosmic energies, that is sun, moon, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, as what do they signify. And it tells you a lot about person's nature and how the whole horoscope is being created, or what this person's life path looks like. And to be very precise, and it's a very easy technique, it doesn't bring any analysis paralysis. So first step is see where the sun is. Sun is your soul. Sun is an epicenter of the whole universe. It's a father of whole universe, and it represents your soul in your chart. So in Swami Vivekananda Ji's chart, look at where his soul is. And if you see his chart, the sun is sitting in first house in the Bhava Chalit. First house represents your physical body, your branding, your image, your interaction with people, and your approach towards life. Self-disciplined, very, very self-disciplined. So his soul is connected to his physical body of his self-image, of his own branding. He created a brand. He created the Raj Yoga. He created the Vedanta, the yoga, everything. Read about Swami Vivekananda Ji's life. Read about his teachings. That will transform your life forever. This is Swami Vivekananda Ji's, and he started the Ramakrishna mission in 1897. He was the one founder of Vedanta, yoga, Raj Yoga, many spiritual pursuits. So look at his chart. His soul is connected to his own self, to his branding, his image, and the approach towards his life. Very straightforward, very disciplined. Sun is a sattvic planet which removes your darkness of life. It illuminates you. And here it is in the first house. Where is his moon? Moon represents your emotional mind, how you think, what you think, how you think as the world is treating you, and what is where your mind is. Simply, moon tells about where your mind is. And in his chart, the mind is sitting in the ninth house of spirituality, house of being a guru, ninth house of being a spiritual guru, teaching people, ninth house of fortune also. So what his thinking, what his thoughts were, all connected with the ninth house of spirituality, guru, ethics, law abiding, righteous path, learning and teaching. You have to learn before you can teach. And his mind is there. Very easy. So soul is in the first house, mind is in the ninth house. Mercury represents your analytical skills, your problem solving techniques, your intelligence. Mind, moon is your emotional mind, Mercury is your analytical mind. Sitting in the first house, creating your brand using your intelligence, meeting with people, connecting with people using your intelligence. He he was a very skillful person, very intelligent, and using that intelligence in his self-discipline approach towards life, connecting with people, creating his own brand and his own image through the spiritual pursuits. You can see it right in here. First house is your physical body, your physical presence, your own self. So using your intelligence for your own self efforts, in your own self image, in your own branding, skillfully connecting with people. What does Venus shows? Venus represents your passion, your romance, your nature of being compassionate, everything about your love. Where is his love? Where is his compassion? Venus is sitting in first house. He is very compassionate with the people he meets. His approach towards life is very harmonious. He's a soft person by nature also, because first house is his own physical body. Venus sitting in, making him very harmonious, very soft personality, where he gets connected to people through compassionate means. He is a person who will spread love and compassion and harmony and use that for his self-image and self-branding. Whatever he will do, you will see that he's connected soul to soul with a person, because Venus is sitting in the first house. What does Mars represents? Mars is your courage, your Purushikara, your willpower, your energies. Where will you apply those energies? Where will your courage will come from? Where will your Purushikara will be? How will be your determination? And how will be your actions, your self efforts? Mars is sitting in the third house of self efforts, communication, short distance travels. And Mars sitting there giving him immense energy to travel short distance. Rather, he traveled the whole world, but in India, he traveled a lot. His communication was very fiery, very nice. He was a person of self efforts. Whatever he's thinking, he will do it. Very strong self determination, and you can see that Mars is adding to that power. Mars is adding the fiery power of him being a person who can finish the task, who can be determined in whatever the goals or whatever he's thinking that he wants to accomplish, he will accomplish with his self efforts, with the power of his own courage. Third house is house of your own courage, your communication, your self-efforts, your determination. Mars sitting in here is adding to the power. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, planet of being a guru, planet of learnings, planet of wisdom. Where is Jupiter sitting? Ninth house. Ninth house represents guru, learning, teaching, spirituality, fortune. So, very easy. The planet of being guru, which is Jupiter, the energy which makes you a guru, which makes you a healer, which makes you a spiritual person, which makes you a person of vast wisdom, is sitting in the ninth house of being a guru. People will follow you. He will learn so much himself and then he will apply those learnings to change the life of others. People will make him his guru, make him their guru. And this is, you can see in his chart. Saturn is a planet, is a cosmic energy which transforms you, which does not bring any denials, but it does bring delays in your life. It is the energy of transformation, as I told you in my previous videos. Where is the transformation of Swami Vivekananda Ji is going to come from? It is going to come from, again, ninth house of spirituality, of learning and teaching and preaching, law abiding, ethics. So, and his hardships also is going to come from the same house because Saturn represents hardship. The nature of Saturn is delay things. Transformation means itself no pains, no gains. You have a pain, that's why you transform, and then you create that pain into your opportunities. And this is what happened here. Saturn, the Lord, the cosmic energy of transformation, is also sitting in the ninth house. His ninth house is very powerful, and ninth house is all about spirituality, being a guru, being a person who is very learned, and also helping people to learn also. Jupiter is there, Moon, his mind is there, and Saturn, the energy of transformation, is also there. So, energy of expansion, Jupiter, your mind, your thought process, and the energy of transformation, all three are sitting in the ninth house. And that's why he became such a big spiritual guru. Such a big spiritual guru. People still follow him a lot, all over the world. Rahu, what does Rahu talks about in your chart? It talks about your passion, your desires, your limitless passion, what you want to achieve in your life. What is your desire? What is your passion? Sitting in 11th house. 11th house is a house of organizations. It's a house of networking. It's a house of expansion. He created his organization, Shri Ramakrishna Mission, connected to the whole world, expanded himself, his brand, his image. And Rahu is helping doing that because Rahu is the desire. He wanted to reach out to the people of the whole universe and expand the teachings of Vedanta, yoga, karma, spirituality, Hinduism to the entire world. And he did that. Read his biography and see his chart is absolutely the picture of what he did in his life. Ketu represents your moksha, your immaterial gains, your spirituality, your detachment. Ketu is sitting in the fifth house. Fifth house is house of solution providing, intelligence, problem solving, intellectual skills, innovation, and providing solution to people. Ketu sitting in here is showing immaterial, unconditional work he has done to provide solutions to the people. Fifth house is also house of love. He is going to love people, or he loved people unconditionally. Ketu is sitting here making him spiritual. He gets connected to people, but on the spiritual realm. No conditions. He's not saying you do this for me and I do this for you. You do this for me, I do this for you. No. You do nothing for me, unconditional, but I will still give you my 100%. Fifth house is house of love, romance. Ketu sitting in here, and he had a love with people on the spiritual realm. People still love him. Provided solutions without any personal gains, without asking for any conditions or any personal gains. He is just helping people unconditionally. So Ketu is doing that for him. It's very easy. Less than 5 minutes, you read just by acknowledging the cosmic energies where they're sitting. You got to know the life of Swami Vivekananda Ji. So you can do this on your own chart also, very easy. Just understand where those energies are sitting. So this is the first way of knowing the chart in less than 10 minutes. And the second part is how you see the lordship of the houses and where the planets are sitting. And it's also very simple technique. Now apply that technique here. I'm going to do that very fast, very quickly, not going into much of the details. Look at the ascendant lord. Ascendant lord says where your life will revolve around. Question this, where the life of Swami Vivekananda Ji will revolve around. Ascendant Lord is sitting in ninth house. Ninth house of teaching, spirituality, learning, wisdom, law ethics, abidings of law. Clear? I don't have to go into the details. How about the family life of this person? Where the finance, family, or the family values will come from. Second house talks about that. Question it and see where the Lord is sitting. Ninth house. The family values are all connected with the ninth house of spirituality. Ninth house of learnings, family learnings, and family values are all connected with spirituality, with learnings and teachings. Very simple. Courage. Where is the courage going to come from? Or where you will apply your courage or your energies, which is third house. Where will you provide your courage? Where will you provide your self-determination? Where will you provide your willpower? Where will you apply your willpower? Where will you use your energy? Again, Saturn, ninth house, spirituality, long distance travel, learning, teaching, law abiding, religion. This is where the energies are going to be. How about your home life? How would your home looks like? Your relationship with your mother. Your home is fourth house. Lord is sitting in ninth house. Your home life is all about spirituality, learnings and teachings and religious. And fortune from mother. Fourth is mother, ninth is fortune house. Very easy. See how easy it is without analysis paralysis. I'm not teaching, I'm not reading debilitation, exaltation, friendly sign, enemy sign, this yoga, that yoga. They all come later. First start reading this, understand the basics of astrology, learn this first, apply this technique on 10, 20 charts every day to understand this logic in your mind and concrete and build that foundation. Fifth house, house of your passion, your love, your entertainment, your intelligence. Lord is Mars. Mars is sitting in third house. Your entertainment, your intellectual skills, your solution providing is all linked to your self efforts. You will use your self efforts and your determination to help people to provide them the solutions. And use your self efforts with intelligence. Very easy. Sixth house, house of your service. Where will you apply your services? How will be your services? Lord is Venus. Venus is sitting in first house. Your services are linked to your physical body. You will apply your physical body to provide services to the humanity. And Swami Vivekananda Ji did that. He uses self-image, he uses his approach towards life, his interaction with people, his branding to provide service to the humanity through yoga, meditation, spirituality, religion, Vedanta, etc., etc. So his physical body was there linked to his services, what he was providing to humans. Very easy. Seventh house is interaction, interaction and interpersonal skills. Where is the Lord of seventh house sitting? This is Mercury. Mercury is also connected to the first house. His interaction, his intellectual skills, His daily interactions are connected with his own physical body. So he is using his own self, his own image, his own branding to have a daily interactions with people. Seventh house is a house of daily interactions. You're using you he was doing yoga, meditation, spirituality to connect with people. His daily interactions were all connected to his own physical self, his physical power, his branding, his image. Very easy. Eighth house, the transformation, the pain. Where is the transformation is going to come from? Right? Where is the pain going to come from? It is moon, and moon is connected to ninth house. So he will be transformed religiously because ninth house is a house of religion, spirituality. So his transformation of life, which is eighth house, is connected to the ninth house. So eighth house connected with ninth shows his austerity and penance he went through to attain the life of being a spiritual guru. He transformed himself through the divine austerity he went through, the penance he did to become a monk. And not only he transformed himself, but he transformed the human's life also. That is his eighth house Lord sitting in ninth house. The ninth house Lord, which is Sun. So ninth house is where is your fortune going to come from? How will be your long distance travel? What how good you will be in the religious or spiritual pursuit? And we talk about that the first lord is sitting in here, so everything is revolving around the ninth house. Now the ninth lord is sitting in the first house. See, there's a connection. So ninth lord is Sun, Sun is sitting in first house, and first house lord is sitting in ninth house. So ultimate two-way connection. Your soul is, your life will revolve around the matters of ninth house of spirituality, religion, law abiding, and also your ninth house lord is connected to your self image, your self branding. You will create your own brand. And Ramakrishna Mission is, it's a brand itself what Swami Vivekananda Ji created. 10th house, where will be your karmas? Where will be your karmas? How will be your status? It's a house of Mercury. Mercury is sitting in first house. Your karmas are linked to your physical body, your yoga, your Vedanta, your teachings, your image, your branding, your meditation is all your physical body. And your karmas, your status is linked to the physical body. Right in here. You see the chart and how easily in less than 5 minutes you can read the whole chart so easily without analysis paralysis. 11th house of expansion. Where are expansions going to come from? How will be my social network look like? The Lord is Venus. Venus is sitting in first house. The expansion is coming again from branding, self-image, spirituality, approach towards life, interactions, yoga, meditation, anything what you're doing with the physical body. That is going to expand you. And that will create a network of people around you. Because your image, your brand is becoming very, very, very famous. And that will bring people to connect with you. It's very easy. And then finally, the 12th house, which is the house of your moksha, your spirituality, your moksha, your asylum, your soul leaving this body, everything you see from the 12th house. Change of environment, your investments and your expenses. So 8th house is Mars. Mars is linked to 3rd house. So your expenses, your investments are coming from your self efforts. And also your spirituality is linked to your self efforts. You will be a person who will gain spirituality through the personal self efforts. And also 312 shows a combination of your foreign travel. 12 is a foreign land. 3 is your determination, your courage to communicate and to travel to the foreign countries to teach or to preach. And that's what Swami Vivekananda Ji did. 12th house is house of your expenses also, is your investments also. Where did you invest? He invested his courage, his free will, his determination in the matters of spirituality, which is 12th house, in the matters of moksha. Vedanta, Raj Yoga. They all talk about the moksha. So this is how you read the 12 houses using the house lordship. So this is how you read the chart. And the another thing which I want to show you is you go to, I always show about, I always talk about that your first house, fifth house, and ninth house has to be very strong. So you see those things in the Shadbal, the strength of the houses. So if you see here the strength, the first house is ruled by Jupiter. So the Ascendant Lord Jupiter is weak in power, and I will talk about it. The fifth lord is Mars. Mars is very good power, and the ninth lord is Sun. Sun again very good power. Jupiter is weak, which is representing his ascendant sign, his physical body. And if you know Swami Vivekananda Ji, he died at the age of 39. So I won't go into the details, but you see ascendant lord is weak here. Okay, so he attained moksha, spiritual moksha, at the age of 39. So he left his body at the age of 39. And you also see one more thing which I want to highlight is that if you see the yogas, and I know I have not covered the topic of yoga so far, but if you see the yogas here, one of the yogas which I would like to highlight here is his Tapasvi yoga. And where it is how it is happening. Venus, Saturn, and Ketu, they are in the mutual Kona houses. So Kona are the three Kona houses: first house, fifth house, and ninth house. So when you see Venus, Saturn, and Ketu, so basically don't look at the yogas in the Lagna chart. It doesn't mean anything. Okay, so yogas have to happen in the Bhava Chalit chart. So if you see Venus, first house, Saturn, ninth house, and Ketu, fifth house, they makes the triangle. And this makes the tapas, austere pursuits, a dedicated, selfless pursuit, makes him a guru, a yogi, a person who is a tapasvi. So I wanted to highlight this. So we'll talk about the yogas, but what are the prerequisites of yoga? I have already talked about that in the previous videos. So the prerequisites of all the yogas are, first, that they have to happen in the Bhava Chalit chart, not in the Lagna chart. And two, the corresponding houses, the first house, ninth house, fifth house, they have to have the adequate powers. And if you see in here, the first house, the first bhava has 7 is a benchmark, is almost 7, 6.9. So it's very close. It has an adequate power. Fifth is very strong, 9.5. And then the ninth is very, very strong to 8.7. So these are the prerequisites. If your triangle is strong, then only these yogas will act on you and give you the favorable results. So friends, I hope you like this video, and please share your comments, your feedback, and let me know how you like this video. And I'm helping you transform your life by learning the Vedic astrology in a very simplified manner, without giving you any confusions. So you can always reach out to me if you have any questions, concerns, and I'm always willing to help you and help you transform your life. And I will come back with another videos which can help you learn Vedic astrology and open the secrets of Vedic astrology. So until my next video, please share my video, subscribe to my channel, and send me your comments, your feedbacks, and if you have any questions, I will be more than happy to answer those. And until my next video, please stay safe and stay happy. This is Astrologer Mohnish once again. I see you in my next video very soon. Thank you.